Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to a very special live stream. A stream which is pretty close to my heart for, of course, obvious reasons. Uh, we are definitely celebrating our Independence Day, which is something really special for everyone and for our channel viewers. Something which is also very special is is the number of subscribers that we are having right here is 49,99,999 subscribers, and we are soon about to hit 5 million subscribers. And now please guys, please don't unsubscribe, don't do that. We have to unsubscribe. Ajini kela. So let's take it to 5 million. Don't unsubscribe kela aseल तर subscribe करा सांग. All right, okay. So, oh God, why do people like unsubscribing when we are closer to our 5 million mark? I don't really understand the logic behind it. Seriously? Why am I saying seriously? The number of unsubscribers have gone crazy. You all love to trouble me, huh? Do you want to see this viewer at 49,99,000? What's up, guys? People, stop doing that. Stop unsubscribing. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, enough. Oh God, it's going down below 70 now. Okay. Raude. Okay, so he was very curious to know what's going to happen today, and that was the reason why he was here. And he said that oh God, people have taken it down to 959, so it's crazy. Anyways, we will celebrate our 5 million landmark here itself, today itself, during the live stream. I mean, such a special thing, right? Every Thursday, without fail, I come to just chat with you all, share my insights with you all. You also take out time from your busy schedules and do join in for these Thursday live streams. So our channel hitting the 5 million landmark, not only on the 15th August, but also during our Thursday live stream regular timetable, is something really special. And I'm going to cherish this for a long time for sure. So before we move on with today's discussion, would quickly want to welcome a lot of new members who have joined in today. Lijo, Gargi, PA, Shilpa, Naresh, Mayur, Fino, then Bhuvan Varahan, Milind, Sambasiva, Umang, then 19PEE005, Avnish, Bala, Gopichand, Prasad, Kabir, who else? Manish, so many people joining in today. Mayur. So fantastic. A warm welcome to all our newly joined members. It's real fun. I know people are saying it's fun to watch this. Okay. Ritesh is saying, can I subscribe twice? Exactly. Rajalingam is saying the same thing happened when you achieved your first million. I definitely remember that. Yes. Nervous 99 instead of nervous 90s. Jay is saying typical backbencher. Okay. So closing on to 5 million, but not there very much. You all have taken the efforts to unsubscribe and trouble me a little bit, right? So anyways, I'll quickly tell you. So Are ba kya baat hai? Poonam is wishing happy Independence Day. So of course, a very happy Independence Day to every single person who is watching our live stream today. And I hope we as a nation continue to progress. So, I mean, for us, there are so many topics, right, which are going around the world, which are going on in our country. But what I personally believe is that everyone has their own channels for specific things. And I personally believe that I should be focusing on financial awareness, on financial literacy. So that was the reason why I would focus more from the economic and financial perspective, rather than talking about other things on our channel as well. Uh, Kunal is saying that 15th August is lucky for you. Your F&O course also came on the 15th. I remember. Kya baat hai, Kunal? Seems that you have been a follower since a long time. I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago that I launched F&O course on 15th of August. Absolutely, I remember that. It was fun. And I mean, I've explained again right from basics, right? What is a call option? What is a put option? So many things, basics have been covered in that course as well. I'm really happy, Kunal, that you remember this. Yes, Meena is saying she also has joined us. A pro investor today. Kya baat hai? Fantastic. So today we are going to discuss about two things quickly. Number one, we are going to talk about Nifty levels, of course, but we are going to do that in the second part. First, we are going to discuss about ONGC and BPCL both. If you remember, we had discussed about both these stocks uh, during our previous video, wherein I discussed about the technical analysis of these two stocks. But I said that I'm not going to focus only on technicals. I'm also going to talk about the fundamental analysis, and I'll share all the details around fundamental analysis during one of the coming. If you request me, I'll definitely do a separate video on BPCL and ONGC as well, right? So in today's discussion, we are going to quickly understand about the fundamentals. I'm not going to dig down in absolute detail, but yes, some basic points definitely I'm going to tell. First things first, before we dig down into the financials, into the fundamentals, we have to understand that there are two types of companies. One is known as an upstream company and one is known as a downstream company. Okay. Now, what is an upstream company? Upstream company is mainly about extracting crude oil, production, manufacture, basic level. But when it is about absolute refining, so a company which buys crude oil and refines it to make high speed petrol, I mean very high quality petrol, like the aviation wala petrol. Okay, white petrol is what we call. It could be diesel, it could be LPG, whatnot, right? So that goes more into the downstream set of companies. Okay, so which could be an example of upstream company? ONGC is an upstream company which is into extraction, also extraction of crude oil, basic level of production, manufacturing, not manufacturing per se, basic level of production, basic level of refining, and few other byproducts as well. But hardcore refining will be done by downstream companies. So for downstream companies, their main raw material is going to be crude oil and related gases, okay, and related even other oils, I can say. So which is an example of a downstream company? Can anyone give me an example of downstream company? So a company which is going to buy crude oil, and from that they are going to manufacture, let us say, something like petrol or diesel and other oils. If anyone can give me an example of a downstream company quickly. Absolutely. Fantastic. It's a fast and quick answer. HPCL, IOCL, BPCL, all these are examples of what? Downstream companies. So downstream company is a company which is going to purchase. No, no, no. I don't think Reliance will be a downstream company. According to me, it has to be an upstream company. But let me just Google it out. Is Reliance an upstream company? Yes. So I'll just quickly share my screen. So Reliance, as I mentioned, according to me, has to be an upstream company. I also Googled it out right away. It very clearly mentions, yes, Reliance Industries is one of the top upstream oil and gas companies in India. So why? Because it's, again, RIL is involved in what? Exploration and production of crude oil, okay, and gas, of course, right? So I hope you have understood a new term right away today in the stream. What is an upstream company and what is a downstream company? Okay, so we had taken two examples. One was ONGC, and second one is BPCL. Two examples we had taken. Okay, so of course, Jamnagar refinery is of RIL. Yes, agreed, agreed. So as I mentioned, right? So finally, it also has petrol pumps. Absolutely. So primarily RIL is an upstream, but being Reliance, it is going to have multiple, it's going to foray into multiple things. So it could be like a combination also, upstream, downstream, both. But if I want to go back to ONGC, anyways, Reliance we had not discussed also. ONGC is a classic example of an upstream company. Just one more quick trivia question for you all. Okay, let me see who can answer. Which company is holding more than 50% in one of the downstream companies, which is HPCL? So a quick question for you all. Which company holds more than 50% in HPCL, which is a hardcore downstream company? Anyone who can tell me quickly? Kya baat hai? Quick answers. ONGC, ONGC, and the answer is correct. It is ONGC. So many people don't know about this. Many people don't know about this, that ONGC, which is an upstream company, holds more than 50% in a downstream company, which is HPCL. Okay, simple Delia? Yes. So first and foremost, what we are going to do today is we are going to try and understand what are the core fundamentals of both ONGC as well as second one was BPCL. I'm getting a little bit distracted, you understand, for obvious reasons. So ONGC and ONGC and BPCL, both companies we are going to understand about. God, I should not have even said that. Why am I obviously getting distracted? तुम्हाला सांग बाळा, थोडं घरी जवळ आलं तरी लोक लगेच अनसबस्क्राईब करणार. जाऊ दे, तुझा झोपायला काय लास्ट काही नाही, ते अनसबस्क्राईब करणार बघ, तुझं झोप पण होईल. जातो का झोपायला तो? He's saying now everyone is unsubscribing. I'll go off to sleep. झाले. Screenshot. पटकन घे. Let me share my screen. Okay, then I'll be able to focus. All right, क्या बात है? And he has gotten the screenshot actually. Woohoo! क्या बात है? Nice. Thank you everyone. Thank you. So I officially declare that our channel has crossed the 5 million. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So thank you everyone. क्या बात है? Fantastic. Thank you. Fantastic. So many people are congratulating. He's saying I'm the 5 millionth subscriber. Okay. Thank you everyone. Congratulations to you all as well. Congratulations to you all. I mean, such a fantastic thing, right? As I mentioned, hitting 5 million on 15th of August and during our Thursday live streams. Kya baat hai? Can't thank everyone enough. She's saying, I witnessed your 5 million live. Absolutely. We all witnessed it live. Kya baat hai? Really happy. Feeling very nice. Nilesh is saying, भगवान के घर पे देर है, अंधेर नहीं. Congratulations. Thank you. God bless you with many more opportunities like this. Thank you. Ganesh is saying, ma'am, I'm happy to be with you from past 3 years. Kya baat hai? Thanks a lot. Thank you everyone. Prasanna is saying, at least ask the stock tip दे दो. नहीं. Thank you. Oh, Poonam is saying, your son is really cute. God bless him. Thank you, Poonam. Thank you. Getting loads of congratulations. I'm thanking every single person who is in this live stream and is congratulating me. Thank you, Rajashri, Jayesh, Gnaneshwar. So many people. Rakesh is saying, Tathastu. Poonam is also with us for past 4 years. Kya baat hai? So everyone is like super happy. Okay. Oh. Pati Dev is here, and you can only see his hand and shaking. He's a camera shy person, so he just extended his hand and congratulated me. He said, "That's it. I don't want to come in front of the camera." So that's who he is. Okay, kya baat hai? Anup, thank you for this. He is saying congratulations to you, your family, at work and at home. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Wonderful comment. Jai Hind is what Alchemist says, and congratulations as well. Thanks a lot. Oh, Prasanna is saying, I'm with you when you started 6 a.m. club. Kya baat hai? Fantastic. Gnaneshwar is saying, it's impact of your knowledge. Kya baat hai? Hardeep Singh is saying, Congratulations, ma'am. God bless you. I'm 66 years old from Chandigarh. So happy to see that we have subscribers, members across ages. Everyone is here to learn something new, and I'm really happy for that, because I'm sure that there would be a lot of channels who would be giving tips. Uh, I never have given tips on my channel. I've just focused on empowering you all, empowering any person who's watching my channel to take his or her own decisions. And still you stay with the channel. That shows your learning attitude rather than, just getting tips. So I really am uh, very lucky to have such an amazing audience like you all as well, right? क्या बात है. कुणाल इज सेइंग फाइनेंशियल आजादी के साथ देश की आजादी का सेलिब्रेशन. क्या बात है. रितेश सिंह इसी बात पे लाइक बनता है. क्या बात है. ओहो, टुडे राजलिंगम इज ऑन फायर. नो टिपेंद्र, ओनली ज्ञानेंद्र. ओहो, राजलिंगम, without your permission, I'm going to use this in one of the videos. Because I'm sure you're going to give me this permission. Tipendra was coined by me. Gyanendra has been coined by you. Definitely all credits will go to you. But I think I should be using this in at least one of my videos. Gyanendra. Kya baat hai. Okay. Witnessed your 4 millions also. Kya baat hai. Ranjit ji saying, fantastic achievement. Recollect my prophecy mentioned last year. You will get one day Padma Shri. Remember? Ranjit ji, you are very highly optimistic. I'm not sure whether I really, I don't have any words for this, right? Us like who ki nahi pata nahi hai. I'm just trying to do my best, right? That's it. Kya baat hai. Sanjeev is saying, great going, ma'am. I'm with you since 3 years. I've been benefited from your knowledge and discipline. I'm financially got freedom from your inputs. Kya baat hai. Kya baat hai. Can't be better. Party mein stock of the month ek aur dijiye. Wow, kya baat hai. I mean, it's overwhelming. I must say that it is overwhelming. Congratulations, ma'am. 5 million subscribers. Hukum tiger ka hukum. Oh, kya baat hai. I mean, I had so much discussed that I'm going to focus on BPCL and ONGC. That's it. 5 million. Okay, once done, I'm just going to start with the discussion. But the way you have been showing so much excitement, it feels like we all have hit the 5 million landmark together. That is the vibe that I'm getting. I know YouTube is such a fun space. I mean, I have not met I think 99.9% of our channel members or subscribers I've not met face to face, but I still know the names of so many people. Even though, I mean, I know you by your DP, I know you by your name, and it feels like, I know this person. But it's crazy. I mean, I'd never ever thought in my wildest dreams that just by looking at your chats, I'll have that connection with you all. But feels so good and amazing. Definitely. Thank you once again. You make me feel special. You encourage me to do more and more. I mean, whatever efforts I can, I should just keep on continuing that. You give me that encouragement. Definitely will try and even increase the number of videos on our channel, and we'll try to impart more and more education. Oh, kya baat hai, kya baat hai. Rajlingam has gifted 50 memberships, and he's saying that's a gift for achieving 5 million. Kya baat hai. Thank you, Rajlingam. Means a lot. So you are becoming the Gyanendra as well, because you are gifting Gyan to so many people, and I'm sure there are going to be a lot of lucky people who are going to really thank you for because they are now going to get this membership on your behalf. I'm just quickly checking if I can. Oh, that's a huge list. Me reading out that list is going to be a bit tricky, but I will definitely share my screen and show how we can see it. This is where Rajlingam says that 50 memberships gifted, and starts with Nakul, Ashish, Akhil, all these people. Kya baat hai. You all have received a gift from Rajalingam. I think you have to thank him. We are already seeing thank you messages in our chats as well. Kya baat hai? Nakul says, thank you for the membership. Guys, please check if it's a pro investor membership or not. If it's a pro investor membership, then you get access to the stock of the month video as well. Else you will get access to chatting and the community tab posts. But if you feel, you can also upgrade your membership on your own to pro investor membership, right? King says, thanks man, appreciate it. Kya baat hai? Akshay is also thanking you, Rajalingam. Hats off, Rajalingam as well. Kya baat hai? Rajalingam is so many people thanking you. Thank you for on his behalf as well to everyone. Ketu is saying, thanks a lot, ma'am, for sharing your brilliant knowledge since long. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Arul is saying you deserve 5 million mark. वही तो हुआ अभी. Arul, you want 5 million more? It'll take some time, but I will keep on working towards it. No doubts on that. क्या बात है. Thank you. So I think I'll get back on track now. A big thank you to everyone for showing so much love and affection towards the channel, standing with me, backing me, and your support means a lot. No, I mean, needless to say that Piyush says maybe he wants to say 50 million. Absolutely. Okay. So thank you everyone. So let's get back, right? So celebration. So 5 million landmark ticked off. Celebration. We did celebrate together. Now celebration is over. Now moving ahead with the next 5 million target. And with that, let's focus again on understanding the concepts. A quick recap of what I was discussing. 3 points. Number 1, we discussed what's an upstream company. And number 2, we discussed what's a downstream company. Okay, I'll also just pull it up for you. Upstream versus downstream oil and gas. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen. I had discussed this, so that's why I just Googled out. See, that's what we were discussing, right? This is an Investopedia. While upstream entails initial phases of oil and gas production. So like I told you, extracting it, basic level of production, that is more of upstream. But downstream encompasses what? Final phases, including refining, distribution, finished products like gasoline, consumer. So, of course, even ONGC to some extent does refining. Okay, it's not only hardcore extraction and selling directly crude oil. Some sort of refining is also done by ONGC, but primarily it's an upstream company. Similarly, primarily be it BPCL, HPCL, IOC, all these are downstream companies who are going to purchase crude oil, who are going to refine crude oil, and who are going to sell crude oil. Okay. I hope basics are absolutely clear. Now, with that, let's understand that when I showed you the technical analysis of ONGC and BPCL, I had discussed about what are some key points about the technicals. It was at a multi-year level breakout. So what we are going to do, just because it's at a multi-year level breakout, are we just going to jump in with our decision? No, ideally, we should also understand some basic pointers on fundamental analysis. So like I told you, what is ONGC? Primarily an upstream company, and it is one of the 13 Maharatna companies. What does it sell? It sells LPG, naphtha, ethane, propane, and other value-added products. I'll share my screen as well so that you can understand from which product do they actually earn how much revenue. So for that, if you just check this, you'll see that 38% of their revenue is obtained from LPG, 34% is obtained from naphtha, ethane 9.3%, propane 6%, and others, right? Again, whatever, data points, whatever figures, facts, whatever we take, everything is from whatever is available in the public domain. It could be annual reports, it could be investor presentations, all that, right? So this is about what does the company do, okay? Which products does it sell? But now we also have to understand about its financials, whether financials on a YOY basis have improved or whether the financials on a YOY basis have not performed well. So two things we can check actually: YOY performance, number one, and number two, what we can also check is comparison with the estimates. Okay, so what we'll do here is that revenue was actually up by 1.71%. This is YOY figure. EBITDA was down 6%. Net profit was down 32.1%. So barring revenue, which was up by a very small percent, 1.7%, EBITDA, net profit, both were down. This is a YOY. But now let's also understand about estimated versus actual. Estimated was 1,76 crores. I'm rounding it off. That was an estimate for top line. Actual was 1,66,000 crores. But if you check net profit was estimated at 9,166 crores. Actual, it came out to 9,936 crores. And that was the reason why the headlines which came up in media was ONGC beats first quarter profit estimate by 8.7%. Though the net profit had actually fell down by 32% on a YOY, just because it was better than estimates. The stock actually did see some sort of good movement during the result. Okay, now we have to understand that if its net profit has gone down by almost 32.1%, that's not a small cut. 1/3 of your net profit is down as compared to the previous Q1. So Q1 FY25 in comparison with Q1 FY24, if I'm checking this, that's a huge cut, 32%, right? Why did this happen? Definitely, revenue was up 1.71%, but there's a great chance that expenses have shot way higher than that. So let's check this. If you see, revenue went up from 163, so 1,63,824 crores. So right now I'm just going to say from 163 to 166. So revenue is shade up. What about expenses? From 1,33,000 crores to 1,43,000 crores. So expenses have shot up by a pretty much higher margin, and that was the reason why, if you see, our operating profit margin has dropped down from 19% to almost 13%. Okay, so a shot up in the expenses from 133 lakh crores to 1,44,000 crores. So, did I say something different? From 1,33,000 crores to 1,44,000 crores. The expenses have shot up, and that is the reason why you can see operating profit margin has gone down from 19% to 13%. Okay. Now with this, we have to understand what were the core reasons for this expenses increase. Now, when we try to check this, number one, the management has mentioned that the decline in profit is attributable to the government's windfall tax on petroleum crude. So just in case, if you're not sure on what is this is like a tax which is levied on specific industries when they gain a sudden boost in their profit. Now, whenever I'm saying a sudden boost, we have to understand that this boost in profitability should be because of some external factors and not because of a strategy that has been deployed by the company. So if I were to say that the profits of ONGC went up because they extracted crude oil and they were able to sell this crude oil by some sort of production, some sort of refining, they were able to sell it at a higher rate to the midstream or downstream companies. Okay, in simple words, globally, the crude oil price per barrel, it's typically mentioned in dollars per barrel. If that itself has increased, number one, quick answers I want. Is it good for ONGC or is it bad for ONGC? I'm asking the question one more time. If crude oil prices have gone up, have shot up, is this good for a company like ONGC? Yes or no? Those who have received the memberships right now, you will be able to quickly chat. You will be able to post your answers now. One more time. ONGC, what does it do? It extracts crude oil and it sells crude oil. Not maybe directly, but after some sort of refining, it is selling it. So if the prices of crude oil have shot up, is it going to be good for an upstream company like ONGC? Yes, I'm getting a lot of correct answers, few wrong answers here and there. But yes, many of them have given a correct answer. It's good for the company. Agreed. Okay, because for them, it's like the sale. It's going to be bad for the downstream companies because for them, the purchase price is going to go up. Simple to clear, number one. Number two, quickly tell me, this rise in profitability, rise in crude oil price, is it because of some strategy deployed by ONGC? Yes or no? This rise in crude oil price, is it because of some strategy deployed by ONGC? Yes or no? Quick answers. Absolutely, I'm getting so many correct answers. No. Piyush is in fact saying that is because of external factors. You're so correct. So what is government saying? Did you earn profits? Yes. Did you earn abnormal profits? Yes. Were you responsible for deploying some fantastic strategy or you just got lucky? You just got lucky. And if that be so, tax, pay tax. Okay, and that tax is known as windfall gain. Okay, windfall gain tax. So what is the company mentioning? Our expenses shot up mainly because of two reasons. One is windfall gain tax increase, and second one is because of a fact that they did drill. Uh, I mean, there were certain, what can I say? There were some unsuccessful surveys. So they were drilling wells to find oil and gas, but they could not get it. Okay. So they tried to drill wells to extract crude oil, but these were unsuccessful surveys. And that is the reason why their expenses also increased. So I hope you have understood both the reasons for ONGC. Did their revenue increase slightly? Yes. But two important points why their expenses shot up by quite a bit. Two reasons, which are the two important reasons. Number one is because of the windfall gain tax, and number two is because of uh, unsuccessful drilling of wells. Okay, so that is the reason why their financial performance was not that great. In such cases, I don't jump into such stocks, even if it's a multi-year breakout. I put them in my watch list. I try to study them further, and then think about whether I want to build positions in such stocks or not. Excuse me. Now, if I talk about BPCL, now everyone knows that it is a downstream company, and now you're going to understand they're going to refine crude oil and come up with few other products. And for that, if you see here, now this is for BPCL. What do they sell? HSD, that is high speed diesel, LPG, that is liquefied petroleum gas, and motor spirit. Okay, but now if you check at again financial performance of BPCL, if you see here, from June 23 to June 24, sales has gone up from 1,12,000 crores to 1,13,000 crores. So from 1,12,000 to 1,13,000. Good. But expenses have gone up from 97,200 to 1,07,468 rupees in whatever you know that. Operating profit down from 15,000 to 5,000, and that is the reason why operating profit margin has also dropped from 14% to 5%. Now understand that for a company like BPCL, they generate their revenue, they generate profits basically by refining. So you can imagine it's a very crude explanation, but please understand this. Assume that they purchased crude worth rupees 100. This is a very crude explanation. I'm repeating, but I want answers from everyone. Okay. Assume that they purchased crude worth rupees 100. And after refining it, they were able to sell the final product at 110 rupees. Okay. They purchased crude at 100 and they were able to sell the final product. It could be high speed diesel or it could be LPG. They were able to sell it at 110. I want you all to tell me whether this 10 rupees is like their profit margin, yes or no. Quickly tell me. They bought crude oil at 100 and they were able to refine it and sell the products, something like high speed diesel at, let's say, 110. Is that 10 rupees like their profit margin? I'm getting almost all correct answers, and everyone is saying yes, that is like their profit margin. But this is a special term that you should know. Typically, in case of all these refining companies, these are known as GRMs. What is it known as? GRM. And what is GRM? It is nothing but gross refining margins. Okay. So whenever we are talking about gross refining margin, it is nothing but profit that you are going to earn by converting crude oil into your final refined fuel products. Higher the GRM, better it is going to be. But what BPCL is mentioning is that their expenses went down. I'm sorry, their expenses went up. Their operating profit went down primarily because their GRMs dropped. Okay, now understand. Of course, there is going to be cost of transportation. I totally understand. This is just for you to understand GRM at a very basic level. Okay. Of course, again, I'm repeating, this is just for you to understand about basic concept of refining margins. Okay. There are going to be other expenses related to that as well. I am not denying that. So quickly tell me, if their GRMs are going to drop, will their operating profit margin also drop? Again, a quick yes or no. If their GRMs drop, will their operating profit margins also drop? If operating profit margins drop, ultimately, is it also going to impact their net profits? Will those also drop? And again, I've started getting a lot of quick yes. Absolutely. And that is the reason why even BPCL's set of numbers are not that, not very I mean, not such results which are making me dance, not such results which are making me super duper happy. So again, what do I do in such cases? I just park them in my watch list, because I am a kind of a person where I generally focus on technicals. I shortlist because that's a quicker way to shortlist. I also then immediately check their fundamentals. If I feel that yes, fundamentals are also great, then I love to go into that stock. Of course, I never ever invest all at once. You know my strategy by now. I've seen so many people saying that I'm here with your channel for last 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever, and they know my style: 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5. Okay, so I would follow that. So a quick disclaimer: none of these stocks which I've discussed right now, none of them are in my portfolio. Just they're in my watch list, right? So I hope you enjoyed this quick discussion about ONGC, about BPCL. We learned two important concepts today. Number one, we learned three important concepts today. Number one, we learned about what is an upstream, what is a downstream. We learned what is windfall gain tax, correct? And we also learned about a concept of GRM, that is gross refining margins. Okay, so that is it about ONGC BPCL. We'll quickly take your questions. First one is, man, from where can I learn the basics of stocks? Are you providing any classes from basics? Absolutely, Alok. We do have all our sessions right from basics of stock market, and starting from basics to intermediate level to advanced level, all classes are available on our website, rachanaranade.com. Because it's a 5 million celebration plus Independence Day special, that is the reason why we are running offers, and offers are going to end tomorrow. So if you can see your offer valid till tomorrow, till 16th of August. So if you want to enroll for any of our courses, you can definitely use the coupon code 5 million and get a 10% off on any of our courses. If you are enrolling for any of the combo packages, you can use the coupon code Tiranga and get 15% off. And if your cart value is more than 20,000, then you can also get a 1 month free access to my Invest in India community. So whenever you are planning to enroll, please ensure that you are using these coupon codes. If it's just about one course, you use the coupon code 5 million. If it's multiple courses, use the coupon code Tiranga. I run these discounts only once in a year, such heavy discounts like 15% off, only once in a year. That's during my birthday, and we celebrated that in June. I think that was also Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, because I'd done a live stream is what I remember. But this time it's double special because it's 15th August and it is 5 million subscribers. That is the reason why I'm giving the same set of discounts. So if you're wanting to enroll, this is the time. The offer ends tomorrow on 16th of August. Okay. So definitely you can enroll through my website, rachanaranade.com. All right. All right, Nifty levels. So I did not discuss that. Absolutely. We'll quickly take you through the Nifty levels. Let me pull up the chart for you all. Okay. I'll share my screen. Well, that is the Nifty level for you right now. If you remember, I've talked about this so many times. 23,900 followed by 23,300. Of course, through pivots, there was one more level, 23,600. But this level also is holding up pretty strongly, 23,900. This was the low that this candle had made, 23,900. Still, that is intact. See what is happening right now. In simple words, I'll tell you. It's like we call this as a time compression or a time-wise correction. Okay, so one more new term, time compression. What do I mean by time compression? It means that it is pretty much indecisive. Market itself is itself unclear. Where does it want to go? So if I were to consider this like an inside bar, so for example, I'll just delete this line for a second. I'll turn on the magnet so that it's much more effective. Alt J here and an Alt J here. Okay, I'm just going to delete these things. So if you see here, what has happened is this candle, I'm zooming in, this candle on 5th of August, 10 days before candle. The low point that it had touched was 23,893. So rounding it off to 23,900. Okay. And the high point was 24,350. It is actually just doing time pass in that range. And we call that as a time compression. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. One day it tried to close a void, but now when do you have to understand that this is a strong one? If it had closed above this, it had to be in green. One more time I'm repeating. If the candle is closing outside the inside bar on the upper side, it had to be a green candle so that it would have told us that, okay, there are great chances that market will go upward. If the market closes below this, there are great chances that market may go downward. Okay, so this is a clear-cut failure of inside bar candle. And that is the reason why I am still, I mean, it is not wise enough to comment unless and until the market breaks on either of the side. Either close, it has to close either above 24,350. Okay, which was this level high wala 24, yes, 24,350, or it has to close below 23,900. Then I will say that if it is closing above this, great chances that it will go upside, and if it is closing below this, great chances that it will go downward. Until I get anything, any other any other indication, or there has to be some news flow which will decide the market move. Till then, it is going to do a little bit time pass. First resistance from here, everyone knows the supports 23,900, 23,600, 23,300. But what about the resistances here? This is definitely a resistance. This is the level of 24,685. So if it breaks 24,350, next resistance will be almost 300 points up from there, almost from here to here, almost 329, 300 points. And once this is done, the next one will be here. Okay, and after this, enjoy, party. Okay, so this was about the Nifty levels. I hope you're understanding. Currently doing time pass. We also call this as a time compression or a time-wise correction. It has to break on the either side so that we get to know a little bit more about what could be the direction. Okay. Oh, time please. आपणच समजणार ते. Okay. Oh, are we in recession already? No ways, Naresh. No ways. No way, even closer to that. Oh, what is recession? What is recession? It means that your GDP growth is on a declining trend for 2 straight quarters back to back. Again, I'm repeating. When is an economy set to go in recession? When you see a GDP degrowth for 2 quarters back to back, that is when we say that any economy is in recession. Okay, so we are absolutely comfortable. I've also checked the trading economics website right away. I mean, सवाल ही नहीं आता है. We are in recession nowhere. Okay. Ritesh says IRCTC on support for 6 months. 6 months candle. Ritesh, I'll be really honest. I generally don't check 6 months candle. So instead of that, I will definitely check for 1 month, 1 week. So it was IRCTC, right? IRCTC. Oh, again, as a general thumb rule, if a stock breaks 200 DEMA, my interest in that stock at least is gone temporarily. This is again a stock which is always consistent, very consistent stock. The moment it goes up, it has to disappoint the investors. Again, if you feel stock is making higher high, again it will disappoint the investors. So very consistent. Okay, right? So look at this. In Marathi, we say popat. Popat kela hai stock ne. Why? There was a nice rounding bottom kind of a formation from 2024 from 2021 to 2024. Very nice rounding bottom. Nice breakout. It was sticking around that, and this is the month where it has actually broken this level also. The only thing that makes me a little bit still okayish, not very, very nervous, is that at these levels, the volumes are not that great. Look at the volumes here when the stock was really going up. Look at the volumes here, and look at the volumes for, I'm just marking this as Alt V. Look at the volumes here. They are not that great. So that is the only thing which is giving me comfort. Otherwise, stock is not exciting, at least right now. Oh, Vipin says, I joined the Invest in India community today, but the previous challenges aren't available. How can I still benefit from them as a new member? Oh, so Vipin, the challenges are not like ongoing challenges as of now. You get to go ahead with the current month challenge. We do reopen one of the previous challenges. But if you're talking about the stocks, you will get access to all the stocks right from January 2024 till date. But this month's challenge is like super special. Yesterday only I shot almost for 2 hours, 2 hours 15 minutes almost. This is a total fresh shoot which is going to be a part of our Invest in India community challenge for this month. So I'm sure you're going to learn a lot. It's a pure play price action analysis thing. So anyone who wants to learn, again, price action analysis, it's going to be one of the amazing challenges. So if you want to learn, Pooja, if you can just share the link here as well. I always say, right, if you are not really sure whether I should really go ahead with this or not, always better to go ahead with a 1 month subscription. You can anyways cancel it if you are happy with just 1 month. So that is what you can do, right? And plus, again, we also have similar discounts for our Invest in India community as well. So Pooja, if you can paste the whole thing here. Okay. Just Chels is saying how to join the Invest in India community. Pooja will paste the link here, and you can just click on the link, and that's the link for you all. Pooja, if you can also paste the discount coupon codes here for Invest in India, they are separate. So if you can just quickly, mention that as well. Why F&O segment is going to shut in future? It is not going to shut. They will just bring in more and more regulations so that it's in a little bit of control. Things don't go haywire. Okay, it's not going to be shut. Okay, Angel One at a crucial support, a weekly time frame. Please your comment. Management, Mama, नहीं, ma'am Angel One. अच्छा, मला वाटलं मामा अर्थ म्हणायचं. Okay, ma'am Angel One at a crucial support at weekly time frame. परत तेच आहे का बरं? Please comment. Okay, ठीक आहे, I'll comment on. Angel One at weekly time frame. Perfect. Angel One weekly time frame. If you're talking about this parallel channel, anyways broken, but I can say at least a 150. This is like a 150 weeks average, closer to that. But I feel okay. If I use this was the previous high. Oh, sorry. Angel One. So if I were to just even delete this, so this was the immediate previous high is what I can say, after which it had gone into it had done this nice base formation, after which it broke out, and then it's pretty much close to here. So I may say that yes, it's at a good support level. Plus 150 DEMA is also 150 but this is not 150 days, it's a 150 weeks moving average. So absolutely yes, you are right, it is at a crucial support. Totally agree with you. Is there any discount on monthly subscription on 15th August? Yes, for Invest in India community, yes. Pooja will share all the discount coupon codes in the pinned comment also. Okay. All right. Ma'am, please tell something about results of Jubilant Food. May I hold for somewhat? I think I told this in one of the previous live stream also. The quarterly result is definitely not bad at all. Has surprised a lot of investors, all the Dukhi Atmas, including me, who has been holding that stock in the portfolio in losses for a long time. But finally, at least I'm very much close to my buying price right now. But if I just want to quickly go to Jubilant Foods, results are definitely good one for QOQ, YOY as well. It is at a crucial juncture right now at a strong resistance. So if you see here, it was at a resistance, it broke out from here, took some sort of support here, again tested it once, now it's testing this again. It has to close above this so that we'll be more comfortable with the price movement. Okay, JK Tyres and Industries, P very less, 12, and support at 200 DEMA. Can we enter? Okay, we'll check both. First, let us check quickly about the technical analysis, JK Tyres. JK Tyres. Let me go to the 200 days moving. Oh. See, like I told you, who was that? Sorry. Manju. Manju, I think you have also been a subscriber member for quite a long time. I remember seeing your DP and your name as well. So if you see here, it has broken the 150 DEMA and the 200 DEMA. Plus, if you see so many red candles back to back, RSI is dropping. I generally don't get excited with such a structure. I would love to see some sort of reversal closing, this stock closing about 200, 150 DEMA. Then it could show some strength, right? Right now, it's just doing something like this. Even if I were to draw a trend line from here, something like this, but not really impressive right now. Whatever is the P, the technical structure is not so good right now. Okay. Jubilant Foodworks, yes, but as I mentioned, right, it's at a very strong resistance level right now. So a bit careful. We should actually see it close above that level. Let me just quickly go back to Jubal Food. This was the price that I mentioned. On a weekly time frame, it will be more clear. See, this is where it had seen a resistance one more time, had broken above this, broke down. 1, 2. So this is the level of 650, after which we can see some sort of support here. And after this candle, it started just giving a deep crash. After this candle, till a point here, it was like a 30% cut in no time. Okay, so next hurdle is here, 740, after which maze hi maze. Okay. ITIM, cup and saucer deal. Yeah, cup and handle, you should say. ITIM, which stock is that? ITIM. Did you want to say LTIM? LTI Mindtree? Let me check for LTIM. There's nothing called as ITIM. So I'm just presuming I was that LTIM, LTI Mindtree. Kind of a cup and handle, but the handle is not yet complete and the cup is pretty much flattish, more like a saucer. That is why maybe you mentioned a saucer. But it has not yet sustained. So again, not pretty exciting right now. It has to again sustain. Typically, I would say it has to break above this. Then I can say this base formation was done and then it is trying to move up. Okay. Member for 36 months. Kya baat hai, Kunal? Ma'am, Dreamfolks down by 50% from previous high, running at crucial support. Fundamentals are constant. Dreamfolk, the problem is that it's so much dependent on its contract renewals. I think I'd done a video on Dreamfolks, if I'm not mistaken. Pooja, please search that and paste the link of Dreamfolks video in the chat section as well. But I'll quickly share that. Quickly tell you, Dreamfolks is mainly a company which is, I hope I'm not confusing. Just one sec. Dreamfolks. Airport service wala hi hai na ye? हाँ, correct. Largest airport service aggregator. So typically when we eat that free ka khana is 2 rupees wala. You go at the airport lounge, you tap your credit card, you get access to the lounge at 2 rupees, right? Who pays 1,000 and 2,000 and 3,000 rupees for airport lounge access? Right, we just go at 2 rupees. So the company which is actually handling the back end of that, it's Dreamfolks. But a lot depends on whether their contracts are being renewed or not, at what amount. So, I mean, that stock has not been doing that great. But let me quickly share my screen and check for the technicals as well. Dreamfolks. From top to bottom, it is down by almost 47%. See, in technical analysis, we say that anywhere between 10 to 35%, it's a healthy correction. I'm repeating. In technical analysis, typically we say that if the correction is between 10% to 35%, it could still be considered as a healthy correction. Anything like 40-50% is not definitely a healthy correction. Stock needs to really come out of this zone and get back, because if you see this was the previous swing low. This was the previous swing low, and it is challenging that. The next swing low is this one on a weekly basis, of course. But so this week's closing, so tomorrow's closing is really crucial. Hopefully it doesn't close below 439. Okay, so definitely at a crucial support level. Who's that? Kunal, you are absolutely right. Home loan clearing versus stock market investing, which is preferred? I think I've done a separate video again on that. Loan repayment versus investing, which is better. It's a separate video, almost 15 minutes with Excel. I've absolutely told in detail. So you can definitely go and check that out. I believe if I have Invest in India membership, that I can cancel YouTube Pro membership, and as Invest in India will have all the bells and whistles. Yes, you're absolutely right, Manish. Main Pro Investor membership stock of the month is there as a part of our Invest in India membership. The only thing is that if you're able to do a live chat, that is because you have a YouTube membership. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't allow me to link my external membership, something like an Invest in India with YouTube. So what you can do as an alternative is just go for a very primary level, student level membership, which is like 50 or 60 rupees per month, so that if you want to chat, you can. Okay. And anyone, I'm just noting down a number so that we save a little bit on time as well. If you have any doubts about my membership or about my courses, this is a number for you all. It's my support team number. You can definitely ask your doubts about memberships and about the courses. My team will definitely be happy to help you out, right? All right. Any other quick question? Unmed, what do you suggest regarding Jio Finance? I bought it at a higher price, but it has dropped by 5%. Na? Should I accumulate more or sell? You're also saying or sell. It seems like it might go down further. So I'll quickly share again Jio Finance for you all. It has been doing time pass for a long time. Jio Finance. Okay, 1 second. My analysis. So if you see here, okay, I'll go on a daily chart as well so that it's a little bit more clear. So if you see here, the stock was in an, I'll just remove this line so that you can analyze this nicely. If you see here, it was in a nice uptrend, high, low, higher, low, again a higher high, again a higher low, but here it broke that pattern, right? Here the pattern is broken for the first time, then it is doing time pass. I'll just do Control Z. So this was the immediate previous swing high, which is the support here, and it's at crucial support levels right now. One crucial support level, which is this immediate previous swing low, is at 307. This one would be around 296, 300. You can just say 300 looks like a good support. And again, if you see here, when the stock was going up, look at these volumes, look at these volumes. And when the stock is doing absolute time pass, no volumes. No one is ready to, heavily sell or heavily buy. Again, classic example of time compression or time, overall time correction is what we can say as well. Manju is saying I entered at 88. It's okay, Manju. Fundamentally, if you are again a pro investor member, Manju, I hope you have seen my video on Jio Finance. Fundamentally, I love that company. Fundamentally, it's again a disclaimer, it's a part of my portfolio, obviously, but yes, fundamentally very strong company. Has defense sector lost its momentum? It's going a little bit slow right now, is definitely what I can say. See, these stocks have gone up so madly. Again, same word. Why am I using it so many times today? But it is actually defining it. It is going in a time-wise correction right now. So nothing to worry. I feel defense is a long-term theme. You have to believe in the long-term theme, and I am absolutely believing on the long-term theme of defense. So sideways trend here and there, minor corrections, absolutely okay with that. Okay. CAMS, we have discussed this. Yes, rounding bottom, retested, absolutely yes. Oh, it's 10:32 already. Generally, we close the stream at 10:15, but it's 10:32. It's time. It's more than time up. But I'll just take one or two more questions quickly. Your views on unlisted stocks, should we buy? If yes, how and where? I've done a separate video on unlisted stocks. That was a sponsored video. I've also given includes a paid promotion tick mark. Also understand whenever, again, just for you to understand my thought process, right? Whenever I do paid promotions, it means that I'm talking about that product, but I would never say false things about the product. Okay. I make it a point to understand the product in detail. Absolutely. See, unless and until management itself has some malicious intention, it will be very difficult for me to know about it. But generally, whatever is available in the public domain, I would verify the website. I would verify whatever documents are available. I make my honest effort to understand what the product is, and then only I put it up on my channel. So that was a paid review that I'd done for investing in unlisted shares. But so now the name of that platform is Precise. Earlier, when I had done the video, it was called as Lead Off. But we have also invested in some unlisted shares through the same platform. I mean, we at least had a smooth experience. It depends on you whether you want to go ahead with the same or not. I'm repeating, the name of that platform is Precise, and earlier it was Lead Off. So in the video, you'll see it as Lead Off. I personally believe a huge chunk should not be in unlisted stocks. Reason is very, very, very simple. Reason is there is very less liquidity. Okay. So whenever there is less liquidity, we should have a very minimal exposure is what I feel. Okay. All right. Pooja ma'am, please share the link of Jio Financial Services. Chirag, if you're a pro investor member, it's very much there in your pro investor member playlist. Okay. But yes, Pooja, you can definitely add the unlisted video wala link in the chat section. I think it should be how to invest in unlisted shares, something like that. Okay. Okay, last question. Ma'am, Unicommerce had great listing, great IPO listing. What are good price to buy for long term? I had applied but didn't get the allotment. Seems very good business. It's debt free, profit making. If it's a recent listing, we will not be able to understand about the technicals, because technicals work when we have a lot of data. Unicommerce. Is it save? Ooh, just 2 days and first day down. I haven't studied the business model, to be honest. Okay. So last question. He has only declared. Last question is V-Mart technicals. Okay. Quickly, we'll share V-Mart. V-Mart. It's V-Mart. Sometimes even I don't know the names of the companies. Oh, it has run up quite a bit. It has broken its downward trend for sure. And you can see the candle as well. This was the candle when it gave a breakout. And since that, it is just running up. This is one more base which I can see. Alt edge. So I'll just remove this. Anyways, broken its downtrend. So if you see here, first resistance was right here, did a base formation, went up, again down, 1, 2, 3 attempts. Right now, it has gone above this and also retested this and going strong again. So interesting, but it's way above its 150 DMA right now. So already pretty much high up. It's It's had it been in my portfolio, it is unfortunately not. Had it been in my portfolio, I would have not immediately sold. Oh, you're saying V-Mark SME. Wait, V-Mark. Why is it not showing up? V-Mark India. It's very difficult for SME technicals. What should I say in this? I don't understand how do I analyze this. Back to back lower circuits, back to back upper circuits, again back to back upper circuits. There is no point doing technical analysis in such cases, but enjoy is what I'll say. Okay. All right. Last, Stock Market Canada. Are you running a channel, Stock Market Canada? Are you teaching finance in Canada? Would love to know that. Would be happy if you're doing that, because when I think last year only we had said that, like, we have Har Ghar Tiranga. I have this dream of going Har Ghar Investor, but if you are also mentioning, or if you're imparting knowledge in regional languages, that is great. If you're doing that in Canada, fantastic. Please share your views on JP Power has consolidated 17 to 20 rupees. P is low. Okay, last one. I'll take this. JP Power. I would love to see some sort of reversal here. It's in a sideways. It's at a very crucial mark right now. Would definitely have added this to my watch list at a interesting level, but can't see immediate signs of reversal. Very initial stages, like this pin bar candle, but very initial stages. So would have definitely added it to my watch list. Would end this on a high note. Thanks for gift of membership is what Girish says. Kya baat hai. All right. Wow. Today's stream was one of the highest. 1 hour and 7 minutes. Nice one. Har Ghar Investor. Loved it. Thank you. So that's it. Suzlon ke liye, of course, I have shown that chart, I think, once. It's the resistance level is around 80, and that is the level from which it has started its correction. All right. I think we're saying, watch your 2-year-old video regarding buying Unlisted. The personal experience has been good. Okay. Right. All right. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot for watching this live stream. Thanks a lot for celebrating the 5 million thing together. Feels good. Feels amazing. We've crossed this nice landmark, focusing on the next one now. And so thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining in, and I'll see you on the next Thursday. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.